Hey everyone! Let me put this up first. For all y'all nosy people out there. For the lurkers. For all of y'all. This program is a hobby intended to be viewed by a mature adult audience and may be unsuitable for your kids who are under 17. So, listen. Whatever they hear, it's not my issue. Let me put it up again because... Whoops. Wrong one. What else was I saying? So the views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers and do not reflect the views or positions of any entities they represent, any law enforcement department or agency and or United States government, for entertainment purposes only. That was really loud. Welcome everyone. Welcome. I think this is episode 7 of the Margarita Room. Welcome everyone. If you have never been here before, my name is Dutch and I am your hostess. So we're just gonna jump right into things. I'm gonna play some music first. So I went to an event last week and it was fantastic, very low-key, and I heard this song for the first time in a long time. Oh, by the way, you like my hair? Gee, thanks, just bought it. Anyway, so I heard this song for the first time in a long time at this event, and I just want to play it for you guys because I love it so much. So here we go. Time to lick shots, time to see what time to see. Hey, why you frontin', brah? Stop sweating me, flipping on the black inside. Look here, boy, don't you even try. Baby, hell no. Get your black ass on the floor. Test me. Time to lick shots. You got your guns, but you don't scare me. Ooh. My only silent I ain't sharing. Okay. Am I here? Am I here? Are you guys here? Can you guys hear me? First of all, I see that I have a viewer. Can you hear me? Can you hear me okay? If you can hear me okay, just say yes. Okie dokie. Okay, so you all know what time it is. It's time for our horoscopes, and I hope that this week we are having some good vibes going. Okay, so our daily horoscopes. We're going to start off with my personal favorite, Aries. Just joking. But yeah, I'm really going to start off with Aries. Okay, so Aries, you have a generous spirit, Aries. And today you're feeling particularly altruistic. Finally, you have a chance to help your fellow man in a very real, direct way. Forget about big goals and lofty visions. Don't try to set out to eradicate world hunger. You can go down to a local shelter and help cook a meal for a few dozen people. The personal contact will do you good. So get out there and do some good, Aries. Do some community service. Get off your ass. Do something. Taurus. Hi, Chandra. And my brothers and my nephew and everyone else. How are the Tauruses doing today? Chandra, I miss you. Oh, P.S. So this is my first show without Alexa. So today she is moving into her dorm. She should be moved in already. So Alexa, I wish you so much luck for this coming school year, and I miss you so much. Do good. Okay, so Taurus, this may be an intense day, Taurus, especially if you follow your instincts and say what needs to be said to loved ones. There may be some unresolved issues at home. Do you and your siblings need to address them? If so, today is the day. You can expect some emotional reactions. This will be draining at first, but ultimately therapeutic. So, Derek, if you want to holler at your girl, give me a buzz. If you want to talk about something, I don't know, Geminis. Not for nothing. Gemini, and I was always told that Geminis lie. Hey, Chandra! Hey, so can everyone hear me? Can everyone hear me? Because I also have my AC going on. I'm filming from a secret location today, so I've got the AC and like other stuff going on. So just give me a thumbs up if you hear me. Okay, so Geminis to me are the worst sign. So sorry, not really. This is just the kind of day you like, Gemini. Intense and supercharged, just like you. It seems there's a deadline coming up or a time-sensitive project. You'll have a lot to do and not a lot of time in which to do it. This is when you're at your most productive. Just remember to drink plenty of water and eat. Even superheroes need fuel in order to accomplish their heroics. So, y'all Geminis out there. Okay, perfect. You can hear me. Thank you, Chandra. Okay, Cancer. Now, Cancers are definitely my favorite sign. Hi, Dad, if you're listening. Love you. See you later. Okay, and Logie. So, you know, I have a 2-year-old nephew named Logan. I call him Logie for short. And he is just the cutest thing, literally from conception, when he was in Bryn's belly. Hey, Bryn. When he was in Bryn's belly and growing, and he came out, and now he's here, and now he's 2, and I can't believe it. His birthday is July 14th. I love you, Logie. So, anyway. And now he's officially calling my name. He's officially saying Titi. Officially. I heard it. So, there. Anyway, so Cancer, you're an organized, disciplined person, Cancer. No one who knows you would disagree. But there are times when you need to loosen up a bit. And this is just such a time. Forget about work, chores, and all your daily obligations. You've been working too hard lately. Live a little. Ooh, excuse me. Take a holiday. Don't think of this as being irresponsible. Think of it as being human. Okay. Dad, you hear that? Ooh, excuse me. Maybe we need to plan like a vacation somewhere. Let's go. Leo. Is it still Leo season? I don't know. Let me know if it's still Leo season. Anyway, Leo, today you may have to make some important decisions. You're demanding of your friends and loved ones. Have you ever thought about why? Is it possible that you demand more of them than you do for yourself? And that doesn't seem fair, does it? Today, insight and inspiration will show you how you can rectify this. Lower your standards for others or raise your standards for yourself. Level the playing field. The hair, though. Do you like it? Thanks. Just bought it. Thank you. Shout out. I've got really like a team behind me. I really do. From my therapist to my hairstylist to my sugaring girl, which we'll get into in a minute. I just did sugaring for the first time. Ladies, I'm going to tell you all about it after I'm done with the horoscopes and the lotto. Promise. So, okay. So, Leo, basically, stop being so judgy and draining everybody. And not for nothing, you're not perfect, so you need to up your ante a little bit. Sorry. Okay, Virgo. Hey, Alexa and Jay, I love you. Okay, so Virgo, you may be thinking about everything you need to do to improve your work situation. You've made your demands clear, but no one seems to be paying attention. Maybe you've approached the wrong people. This could be just the excuse you've always needed to become your own boss. Already done that, Jay, don't worry. You have creativity and sound business ideas, Virgo. Why not see if you can combine the two? More practices? I don't know. So I told you guys that one of my other best friends, Jason, he's in California, and hi, Miss Margaret, and he is a speech pathologist. So, and he's in Southern California, Temecula, San Diego. He's got practices. So if y'all are looking for a speech pathologist, Jason is your guy. First Expressions is the name of his practice. He is the owner. He is a person of color. More importantly, so we got to support Libra. Hey, Libra. How you doing today, Libra? Okay, so Libra, you're sensitive, Libra, and impressionable. You may not appreciate the intense atmosphere building, but it may be just what you need to get motivated. Yes. You're about to face a lot of pressure, but you can handle it. You really can. No more planning, no more delays, no more staring off into space. Buckle down and get your work done. You can fantasize during your free time. Wow. This just made a whole bunch of sense to me, Libra, so get on it. Okay, Scorpio. That's me. So, it's one thing to stick to your guns. Another altogether to do so without considering the view of others. People may resent this stubbornness, Scorpio. Today, you're encouraged to take a good look at yourself. Okay. Practice listening rather than speaking, and you may be amazed at what you learn. Other people have opinions too. Some of them are valid. Imagine that. That was a little shade at the end. That was a little shade at the end. Yeah, so you're right. People do have other opinions. Yeah. Today I'm going to chill out. Just, coast. Sag. Hey, Ma. Hey, Bryn. Okay, today you may be confronted with one of the harsher aspects of your personality, Sagittarius. It can be a bit of a shock when such a thing happens. It may be that your temper flares or you wrestle your feelings of jealousy. You're normally on top of your emotions, and losing control in any way is upsetting. Don't fret. You're human like everyone else. Learn what you can from the experience and move on. That's it. Don't dwell, just move on. Capricorn, today you won't feel quite like your usual upbeat self, Capricorn. There's nothing to be concerned about. It's just that you have a lot to do and can't help but be focused on it. You certainly are conscientious. See if you can't get out. See if you can't get out for some fun after you finish your tasks. You've earned a break. Take a break, Cap. Take a break. Like a kick. Like, give me a break. Anyway, we'll talk about that later. Aquarius, you're feeling, again, they are feeling altruistic today. Aquarius, you're eager to do what you can for others. You can now put into action all those lofty visions of volunteering for a worthy cause. It's time to do some real work. You'll be astonished at how great it feels to make a direct contribution. Spending time chopping vegetables in a soup kitchen is more satisfying than mailing a check. Ooh, that was a little shady at the end. So they're talking about a whole bunch of community service today. Interesting. And that's basically for everyone. Be considerate, be kind, watch your mouth, watch your manners. Anyway, Pisces, last but not least. I love you, weepy Pisces. That was really shady. Okay, so Pisces. Children are highlighted today. Pisces, either yours or someone else's. You could be in one of the healing professions. If you're a nurse or a doctor, you may have the opportunity to make a big difference in the life of one of your patients. If you're a parent, see if you can spend extra time with your children. You will all benefit from some quality time together. And that's it. That's it for your horoscopes today. So we were basically told to, like I said, hey Hector. Miss Margaret. So Sloan is January 7th. So she would be a Capricorn. So little baby Sloan, today you won't feel quite like your usual upbeat self, Capricorn. There's nothing to be concerned about. It's just that you have a lot to do and can't help but be focused on it. You certainly are conscientious. See if you can't get out for some fun after you finished your tasks. You've earned a break. So, Sloan is a little young for little tasks, but I don't know, 19 months? What do kids do at 19 months? They play with blocks and whatnot, right? I mean, I don't know. Thanks, Miss Margaret. Love you too. So you heard Liz's horoscope. All right. So y'all know what's next for my gambling heads out there. I'm super embarrassed to say. Remember I told you last week how I played the lotto and I played for 7 days straight? I bought all my tickets at one time. I have not even checked one ticket. Can you believe that? I still have them. I'm going to check them. I promise. And I'll let you know if I hit. Anyway. Okay, so today's midday numbers are 0140. 0140. So what is that? That's 4100, that's 1400, that's 41. Okay. And the evening number last night was 4019. 4019. And the numbers today, midday, are 494. And the evening numbers for last night was 430. 7437. So that's it. That's it, y'all. With your horoscopes and your lotto numbers, remember, if you win, hit me up. All right, so we've got some things to chat about today. Number one, we're going to discuss my new favorite thing in the world, The Queen V by Dr. Jackie Walters. So for those who don't know who she is an obstetrics and gynecology doctor, meaning she delivers babies and so much more. As she's on the TV show Married to Medicine on Bravo, and she also has her own practice in Atlanta, Georgia, where she's been practicing for over 20 years. So there was a quiz in here, and I typed it out for you ladies, and I passed it around, and your results are coming up soon. So we're going to talk about that in a little bit. Promise. We also have my good girlfriend, Beth Brown, coming up. She is fantastic. She has so many accolades that we'll get into that in a minute. So listen, grab a drink or something, and I'll be right back. We'll play another song. What do you guys want to hear? Any ideas? Who wants to hear? How about? Ooh, I know what I want to hear. T, if you're watching, I hope you're watching, T. Oh wait, I have one comment here. Mary J. Blige. Okay. So Miss Margaret wants to hear Mary J. Blige. I got you, Miss Margaret. Miss Margaret wants to hear Mary. I hear that. We're about to do it right now. All right, so how about you? How about this? I want to hear Miss Margaret, what's your favorite Mary J? Oh, you know what? Here we go. We're just going to play this one. All right. Love ya. You're back. Gotta count on me. Miss Margaret. All right. Sorry, had to cut it. Babs, can you hear me? I think she can hear me. Okay, you're not on yet. Just give me 2 minutes. Okay. Sorry. You know the conundrum and the shenanigans here. So anyway, really quick, before Beth comes on, hold up. Let me stop all this confusing stuff going on here. So I just told y'all that I just came from getting sugared. Yeah, I've heard of sugaring before, never experienced it. So for us women, well, and men too. So it's like waxing, but much better. It's not wax, it's sugar. And it's less painful. So I've done everything from, European Wax Center, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Sugaring, though, is the truth. So shout out to Carter from Goddess and You Salon. Thanks for the hookup. And so this is where I went. I went to Bare Bodies Sugaring. Bare Bodies Sugaring. She's a black-owned female company. She's in Valley Stream. And my esthetician today was petal, like flower petal, like rose petal, like hippie petal. I don't know, but she was amazing. The name Petal is phenomenal in and of itself. But Petal was my esthetician. She was recently licensed at the beginning of the year. Go sis, love it. She does a lot of spare things in her free time that are super cool. So if y'all want to get sugared, I suggest y'all go. So basically you walk in, this place is in an office building, first floor, super clean. You walk in and Beyonce was playing. Okay, so I was wondering, I'm like, okay, this is an office building, this is a professional building, what's going on? So I walk in, I open the door, I knock first, and then I open the door. Oh my gosh, bright lights everywhere. Beyonce playing loud. Well, not like a club, but like playing, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're here to have a good time. Like, this is Black Girl Magic, realness, life, everything, right? Then, so it smells good. Beyonce's playing. It's bright. There's snacks everywhere. Literally, there's snacks everywhere. There are bags of chips and candy, and it's a girl's dream. Really, it's really a girl's dream. And there's like motivational stuff on the wall, and bright colors, and yellow, and balloons, and like, oh, it's just, you gotta go. You gotta go and experience. So it is called Bare Bodies Sugaring by Tahina, actually. I don't know why by Tahina isn't on here, but on Instagram they are Bare Bodies _sugaring. Bare Bodies _sugaring. So I'll put everything up at the end. But so I got my Brazilian done. It's been a many years. I went because I shave. I use a razor, and unfortunately with the razor comes razor bumps, ingrown hairs that are painful, and honestly, when it's on your vagina, like, you don't want any type of irritation, bumps, any type of friction down there. So I was in the salon and I was talking about my conundrum of shaving and how it's painful and yada yada yada. And then Carter, first she said, do you exfoliate? And I said, no. She says, well, that's one of your problems. I says, okay, sis, well, run it down. She says, you need to go try sugaring. Didn't know what I heard of it, whatever. She gave me the name. I called immediately because I was certainly going to head over to European Wax Center. But so Carter gave me the heads up. I immediately called, booked an appointment with Petal. So anyway, I had a great experience, super clean, super friendly. I also got a little gift bag. Oh, and also as a first-time customer, I got goodies. I got a brush, some type of an exfoliating brush, right? I got a jar of something and something else. So that's downstairs. But thank you, I love it. And also I got a little back to school bag, even though I don't have kids, but so inside the bag, I didn't look in it yet, but oh, sparkling cider. This is a back to school survival kit for parents. The shade of it all. Okay, back to school survival kit for parents. So I got a bottle of sparkling cider. Ma, you can drink that, like the real stuff. Oh, and this is what I purchased. Well, listen, we'll go through that. I don't know what this is. I believe in myself. I am most proud. Got a little puzzle-looking thing, and a whole bunch of goodies down here. I don't know. Oh, some rubber bands, a Band-Aid. Oh, this is a pretty Band-Aid. See, an eraser, pink eraser. Some rubber bands, some earplugs. And Advil, of course. That is super cute. And something in this little bottle here. I hope it's a magic potion. So that's it. That was my experience. Oh, and also I purchased this. This is Icy Summer Sugar Body Scrub. That's the name of it. It's called Icy Summer. And let me tell you, it smells like, I don't know, it smells like an Italian icy. Like the ones that you scrape, like in the yellow cup. That's exactly what it smells like. That's exactly what it smells like. It smells amazing. So this is a body scrub. I'll use this to exfoliate as well, I suppose. So that's it. That's been my experience. So introducing, it's your time, Babs. Here we go. There she is.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
How are you? Wait, let me lift up this volume here because I can hardly hear you. Hello?
Hi. Hello. Can you hear me?
I can hear you perfectly fine. How are you?
I'm doing
Good.
Good. Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining me. So everyone, this is my friend, Beth Brown. Now listen, Beth, I'm gonna try my best to introduce you because you are just a woman of so many accolades that I wrote them down, and I actually had to do a couple of cards for that. So Beth Brown, you are a Oh Lord.
I'm in a car and it's right here.
Listen, it's fine. Welcome to the Margarita Room. It's shenanigans. Don't worry. It's completely fine. I've cut my cam just to run to the bathroom because I drink too much water. You know, it's okay. We're good here. So Beth, you are a Brooklyn-based photographer, extraordinaire. First of all, the beauty that you bring out on your subjects is just amazing. You are a love spreader, the founder and CEO of the Big Black Book NYC, motivational speaker, trauma survivor, positive, hippie loving starburst, sunshine. I mean, I could go on all day about you. How are you, my friend? Welcome.
I'm good. Thank you. That was such a nice intro.
Well, listen.
Thank you for having me.
You are most welcome. Yeah, I'm glad you are here with me. So, I came across, I don't even know how we met. I don't know which group we met in on Facebook. And but you were doing some fabulous, well, honestly, so whatever group we met in, it was black based. So
it's my Facebook. private Facebook group for Black business owners.
Yes!
Yeah.
That's where we met. So for Black business owners, let's just get straight into it because I have some questions. You know lots of Black people.
I do.
No, seriously, you you know a lot of Black people, and you do a lot of great work for my community. Thank you so much. So please, tell us how you first got into building the Big Black Book for Black business owners of New York City.
Sure. Oh wait, can I just like backtrack because
Of course.
on Facebook I put like here
You do.
Your name is Beth. So
Yes.
how can I help you? Sure.
You can call me whatever you like, whatever your heart desires. You can call me Ricky, you can call me Dutch. It's up to you, my love. It's up to you.
Okay. All right.
Do you hear what's going on outside? Can you guys hear? Can you hear my background noise?
I can hear something.
Yeah.
Construction.
It is! Ray? It's pretty loud outside. Windows are closed, AC's going. But anyway, yeah, so you know lots of Black folks. I love it. I live for it. Tell us about the Big Black Book NYC and what you do for my people
Okay.
and my community.
Sure. Yeah, I should probably backtrack a bit.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so I moved to New York City, to Brooklyn, 2007, and yeah, there we go. And I didn't know anything, and so I just kind of started taking photos, like sightseeing, you know, like getting familiar with my new city and everything. And then I started meeting different people in different ways. And so I'm also a teacher. So at that
You know what you are? I forgot to write that down. I'm sorry. You deal with high need, you said high need, low
yeah.
Low income? Is that what you said? High need, low income. Got it.
Yeah, I pretty much teach in high needs communities. So yes. So I was teaching middle school at the time in East Flatbush. And one of my coworkers invited this speaker for his grade graduation. And so I became friends with him. He was Cal Spencer, who was actually out on Long Island, but I became friends with him. And
I know Kel, and I spoke to Kel today, actually. Wow, really? I spoke to him today on the phone, I swear. And wow, what a small world. Yes, we did speak today. Wow, so you know Kel. Look at that.
I do.
Small world. Yeah, okay, so you started off with Kel.
So, you know, like I will say, I like to give people credit. So, like, this woman named Chance, who's an actress, was also a teacher with me. She brought him in to school to speak. He became friends with me, and I also took some photos for him. And then I will just say, like, we kind of went from there. But, like, I would say about like 70% of my network somehow I can relate back now. Because, like,
Wow.
you refer me to someone, and then someone would refer me to the next person. And so, like, to be honest, it's like business, like, it's the power of one. So
Absolutely.
that's really how I started in Brooklyn, because I knew no one.
And why did you move to Brooklyn? Where did you move from? Where did you move from? Rochester. Area code, what is that? 716? 716 up there?
It may have been. It's 585. So if I was to give you my phone number, the first part is 585.
Got it. Okay, so you moved from, so you are a New Yorker. You're a New York Stater. You're a New York Stater, because I mean, typically when we say New Yorker, we're talking about, you know what I'm saying. You get the drift. So, okay, fine. So you moved from Rochester down to Brooklyn. You are a teacher servicing our community. And that's how your story started?
So then from there I started working with, like, I would get referrals. So like I would end up doing, like, you know, photos of events. And so that's how I started, you know, meeting different entrepreneurs. So I kind of had that base where I knew a lot of business owners when I launched the business directory in 2017. Because I could just be like, well, I launched the directory in 2017, right? Be like, well, how did you know all these people?
Right. How did you know these black people? Because I swear your pictures are gorgeous. The photos that you take are gorgeous. However, I notice the trends is that they are all people of color. They are brown, they are black, they are beautiful, and you just do so much for the community. So that's how it started. So you met Kel in 2000, when you moved here in 2007, and then boom, you started taking pictures, you're a teacher, and then that's how you started the Big Black Book NYC.
Yeah.
And why did you start it? Why did you start it?
So, well, as you said,
hello? Beth? Is Beth there?
Oh, there you are.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'm actually in Central New York, and my parents where I grew up in my dad's car.
Oh.
I'm the best.
Thanks, Dad. Thanks for letting me borrow the car, Dad. Yes, exactly. It's definitely not the car's fault, but thanks, Dad. So go ahead. So why did you?
So what, you know, I feel like in 2016 it felt like maybe it was media, because to be honest, like, the history of black people being murdered by the police and just in general, right? But I felt like there was, like, it maybe because of media, it just felt like it was being shown more. And so as you mentioned, like, you know, a lot of black people, but I also met a lot of people that were friends of mine that, like, I really loved, that I cared about. So initially, I wanted to do, like, a photo shoot. I was thinking of, like, doing something for, like, black men, you know, as a way to, you know, break stereotypes and show, like, business and, like, you know, just show a different portrayal of, in particular at this point, I was thinking just of black men, because, you know, they're getting shot, and then I'm hearing stories about, like, oh, we justify it, and I'm like, well, that's a life, that's a human, that could be someone I love. And then I was like, well, I would be upset over someone I love. Obviously, other people are going to be upset. So I just kind of sat on the idea for about a year. I wasn't sure exactly how to go about it, and I was a little nervous. I'll be honest, I'm white.
You are. You are. You are white. You are very white. Definitely, you are white.
Well, right now I'm, like, really glowing. So now I'm like, if I put those.
You said right now I'm glowing. Yes, Beth. Yes. Get it. Yes. Yes for the glow. Yes. Love the glow. Let it shine through. Let it shine through, sis. I love it. Yes.
That's really how it started. I was really looking to, you know, change, like, how creative, cyclical media outlets, narrative. I really wanted to bring them together, you know, that was, like, initially, you know, photo. It's obviously turned out nothing like my original idea. I think it's better because it's ongoing, and it's like something that, you know, it's a directory. So, like, website, bigblackbook.com, and take that book.
Okay, so what is that website again? I'm going to put it up right now.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
What is it?
www.thebigblackbooknyc.com.
Got it. nyc.com. So people can go here to do what?
So what you would do is you would look for a product or service that, you know, you're looking for. So say you wanted to get in shape, you know, or in quarantine and, you know, put on like a couple of pounds, you feel like a little about yourself and there's doors, so you could go and you could look up fitness instructors, and then you could find and browse through, and you know, there you are. You find that, and connect with whoever, you know, whichever fitness instructor you feel is best for you. Say you were getting married, right? And so you could go to the event section and from like someone who will watch the children and the children attending the wedding, right? So there would be like this on-site childcare program, as well as like you can find someone who would be able to design your wedding invitation, or you know, help you book your venue, or just like, you know, like planning an event, right? Wedding planning. So
got it. So it's a directory of just all types of businesses, and they're all Black owned.
Black or women owned.
Yes. I love that. I absolutely love that. So if they want to possibly have their business featured in your directory, how do people do that?
So, okay, so we just had an event this past Saturday. So because what I want people to do is not only search for the business, you know, and to, you know, recycle, so to speak, or keep the cycle of money in the community, right? To build up like that power, that economic stability, right?
Yes,
because
yes.
honestly, this is like just like a side note about me personally, and I tell this a lot, share this a lot. So my dad worked for an architect, but it was a small business, and it was just like an architect and the interior designer, the secretary, and sometimes like one or two other people. But that's literally how, you know, I had a house when I was growing up. That's, you know, what helped me keep me go to college. So it was a small business, right? So it's powerful when it's like small business is successful. So
I completely agree with you. My father's a small business owner. Same thing for decades, absolutely. From ever since he was in his 20s, he's had his own business. So I can also relate to, you know, that's how he put a roof over our heads, fed us, you know, me, my brothers, my mom. So I can definitely appreciate small business owners. And he's still a small business owner.
Oh, cool. What does he do?
He is an expediter. So let's just say, so he expedites high-end audio-visual equipment. So we're not talking about stuff that you buy from Best Buy. We're talking about stuff that you buy at these really high-end AV stores, right? So that store will hire my father to deliver their merchandise.
Oh, cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
I love it.
So that's, so that's kept him in business since the 80s. So, I mean, I guess it's good, right?
That's definitely good. It's stability.
Absolutely.
So that's like the key to it. And so not only do I want people to search and find services, I also want the entrepreneurs themselves to know because we can learn from each other, right? We always have questions. We're always growing and trying to, you know, improve and better ourselves and progress forward. So we can learn from each other. And sometimes, like what I need, right? I'm a photographer. I need a hairstylist. I need a makeup artist, right? So
yes.
It depends on whatever it happens to be. So, you know, my business is a partner. So I want the entrepreneurs to know each other. And obviously, you know, each of is different. But I want people to, when they join the book, at least know someone else or several other people in the directory to get into the directory to answer your question in a lot of ways.
Go ahead.
So this way, you also, you know, network, they can meet one another, and they can at least have like a point of entry with someone else if they have a question. And then, you you know, honestly, they can even quite directly, right? You know, if get a trademark or whatever, you know, coaching, business coaching. So yeah, even on
you do that too?
do I do what? Trademarking? No, I'm not a lawyer.
Okay. Okay, got it. But I can find a trademarker on there.
So she's not formally listed because where does she live? She lives in Texas, I believe. But back in December, I had events, like a virtual event, like a business trip. And so if you look through, you will still find her and connect with her because she has her flyer posted from when she spoke at the event and the trademarking advice. And if you want specifically, you know, I can.
Absolutely. Once we get off air. Yeah. Once we get off air, I'm gonna need sis because I got some things brewing. I want to make sure I'm official. You know what I'm saying?
Cool. Yeah, you want to see that, and you want
yes. Absolutely. You do a lot of events. I've noticed in a borough that's very dear to my heart because I grew up there, born and raised in Queens. The Laurelton Farmers Market. Right, and then you do other photo shoots there where you photograph business owners as well. Is that what that is? Hello?
Sort of. So actually, the event that we just had on Saturday was my first time speaking.
No!
Yes. So one of our usually the events are in Brooklyn. Sometimes we get
Did you say the first time you were in Queens?
Well, not the first time I've ever been in Queens.
Beth, I was about to say, yo, what is up with you, sis? How can you not have been to Queens?
I live right down the road.
I mean, yes. Okay, perfect. Excellent. All right, y'all. She's good with us. Don't worry.
Sorry.
No. Yes.
Mm-hmm. It was the first time I did the event for the big platform.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me turn off my my AC. Chandra says it's kind of hard to hear you. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh Lord. Is it even louder now that the AC? You guys can really hear that, right? The construction outside. Can you hear that?
I can hear it. Yeah.
Is it really bad? Can you concentrate?
I can concentrate. Yeah.
Wonderful. Okay, so tell us more about Laurelton and the farmers market in Laurelton.
Oh my gosh, it is absolutely amazing. So everyone should go check it out because it's all different small business owners. So there is, my understanding is that maybe some of the vendors are a little bit different each week, but most of them are the same, right?
Yes.
Yes. But it was started by a woman named Diana Rose, and she is also listed in the directory.
Awesome.
And you can find her under catering and cuisine. She has a business called Stars of Delight. So during the pandemic, yes, it's very yummy. So during the pandemic,
what are they? Cakes or something? Little snacks, cakes. What's in the jar?
The Jars of Delight. They are like vegetable and fruit. It's like a lunch meal.
Ooh,
so it's
I like that.
Jar, and your meal is like layered in the jar. Yeah, it's really cool. So,
that is a cool concept. Right on.
Yeah, it is. She does a lot of sustainable type adventures in business, and the farmers market is one of them. So it's different vendors, and so there's like apparel, there's food, there's seafood. There's going to be a seafood vendor who's just going to be joining. It hasn't been added into the directory yet, but we'll be getting added in. And then you like get waist beads. You can get like herbal teas.
I wear
One of
waist
the
beads.
vendors is like a registered diet. Yes, waist beads. One of them is like a registered dietitian.
Oh my
Like
gosh.
herbal teas and stuff. It's so good. It's so important, especially right now. We're all trying to build our immunity, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes, and let's see what
And
else.
I love I've been to several farmers markets. The last one being the farmers market in on Long Beach on Long Island.
Okay.
Same type of flow. However, Laurelton has a near and dear place in my heart, obviously, Queens, and it's right in the heart of the hood. I love it. Get fresh produce
Yeah.
and everything to our people that
Yes.
they wouldn't necessarily have access to. Well, they don't have access
Yes.
to at all. Like how, I have here, I can go to a fish market or I can go to Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, but in other neighborhoods, it's not like that. So that's wonderful.
Yeah.
So what do you do for the farmers market?
So I'm not specifically involved in it.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are we broken up? Are you there? Beth? Uh-oh.
There you are. Hi.
I'm here.
Can you see me?
Yes, I can see you perfectly fine.
You.
Okay, good. And I can hear you now. Perfect. Go ahead.
Oh, good. Okay. Okay, perfect. Yay.
So you said you're not directly involved.
Right. I'm not an actual vendor at the market.
Mm-hmm.
So I went with my team this past Saturday and we did headshots for the vendors who were interested in having a headshot and joining the directory. So they're going to be all added in. And so in addition, right now the directory has 141 different businesses. Now there's going to be like, what's 141 plus 15? Math was not my strongest thing,
5 156 156.
There we go. So we'll that up.
Good.
A variety of different, products and services to shop. Yeah.
Chandra. So Chandra's listening right now. I don't know if you could see the comments, but
Hi,
Chandra is also a Queens girl. Cambria Heights girl. Cambria Heights, right? Yeah, I think that's Cambria Heights right there. And she's also into the small business owner. She is a small business owner herself. She's like a consultant and amongst other things. Oh, Babs, where did Babs go? So anyway, all right. Well, Babs, man down, huh? All right. Well, she should be back. And so for those who have gotten waxed before, you know how you usually sore afterwards? I am not sore at all. I feel no pain right now. I'm actually very, very, very satisfied with my service. All right. Well, Babs, maybe you'll come back. Maybe you won't. I don't know. So what we'll do, we'll play another song. I think I want to stick on the Mary, whatchamacallit. Oh, I really like that song. You bring me joy. All right, here we go. We'll be right back. I'm going to check on Babs. We'll be back. Can y'all hear me? Babs is back. Wait, there she is. Babs. I just added her. Can you hear us? Can you hear me? Beth, can you hear me? Beth? Can you hear us? Technical difficulties, I suppose. Oh, wait, hold on. Beth, can you hear me? Okay. I don't know, Beth. All right, I'm going to remove Beth. Device is not connected. I really want Babs to come back in and finish talking to us about the Laurelton Farmers Market and everything that she does for our community. Add to stream. Let's see if Babs comes up on this. So this is obviously live, and you guys are getting the real deal right here. So, all right. Well, since we're having some technical difficulties, let's jump into Babs. I'm going to remove you. You want to try it again one more time? Oh, I can hear you now. Are you there? Can you hear us? Oh, there's a delay. There's a delay. It's fine. And there's a delay. Wow. So I can hear her, and I'm sure all of us. Delay. Oh, you can't see that either. Green screen. Okay, Babs, can you hear me? Babs? Babs! I'm removing her. All right, so back to Dr. Jackie. Babs, when it catches up and you can actually hear me, just wave your hand so I can add you back to the stream. So, so here's the book, The Queen V, by Dr. Jackie Walters. The Queen V. Obviously, we're talking about the vagina. I mean, we got all different names for that, right? Babs, are you there? All right. So there's this quiz, right? Here. So this is the book, The Queen V. I'm going to remove her again. So this is the book, The Queen V, by Dr. Jackie Walters. Like I said, she's been in the game for over 20 years. She is a board-certified OBGYN. That means that she catches babies for a living. She helps out our lady parts. She helps to bring lives into this world. She takes care of us. So thank you, Dr. Jackie. And this is her book, and I'm in love with it. I'm absolutely in love with it. So we did a quiz, right, ladies? We did a quiz. Should we tell the boys what the quiz was exactly? Are you embarrassed? I'm not embarrassed, but some of you might be embarrassed. Let me open the quiz. Here we go. Responses. So we did a quiz, like I said. I have 23 responses. 23 women answered this quiz. And I know, wow, y'all are all over the place. All right, so let's just jump right into it. All right, ready? All right. Question 1. When you pick up your phone to send your partner a sexy message, So multiple choice as usual. And here we go. So when you pick up your phone to send your partner a sexy message, you put it back down. That's way too bold. Send a text message saying you can't wait to see him or her again and maybe you'll and maybe use the eggplant or peach emoji. Send a text message, definitely using the eggplant, peach, pointing finger, and splashing sweat emojis. Hint at what you can expect this evening in a suggestive voicemail, or pose for a scantily clad Snapchat picture. So here we go. 34% of you guys said that you're going to send a text message, definitely using the eggplant, peach, pointing finger, and splashing sweat emojis. Yes. Okay. 8% of you said you're going to hint at what they can expect this evening in a suggestive voicemail. Okay. 7 of you, 30.4% said that you're going to pose for a scantily clad Snapchat pic. And then 8.7%, 2 of you said, put it back down. That's way too bold. Come on, girls. Send that text message. It's annual appointment time. When your gyno walks in the room to examine you, you're usually 82% of you said that you are wearing the paper gown. 8% of you said that you're wearing the paper gown, your coat, socks, and a nervous smile. 4% of you said, was I supposed to be undressed? And 4% of you said, nothing at all. You're crazy. You know you're supposed to be wearing that paper gown. Okay. Your favorite sexual position is, 56% of you said spooning or doggy style. 26% of you said reverse cowgirl. 17% of you said missionary. And 0% said the bridge. Now, I didn't know what the bridge was. I had to Google it. It looks really complicated, so I don't know. Google it, y'all. Okay. Moving along. Ooh. Your partner just tried a new move in bed and you love it. How do you let him or her know? 82% of you said, I flat out tell them how amazing it feels. And 17% of you said, I moan so they get the picture. Okay. How honest are you with your gynecologist about your sexual history? So they say you're not supposed to lie to two people in the world. That would be your doctor and your lawyer, right? So I don't know. Babs, if you can hear me, can you hear me, Babs? Babs is back. I'll let you in a second. So how honest are you with your gynecologist about your sexual history? 34.8% of you said, I answer every question in detail. Okay. 13% of you said, some things are just best left between me and God. 26% of you say, I tell them everything, including a few freaky sexcapades they haven't even asked about. That's TMI. Like, come on, answer the questions. And then 26% of you said, I'm holding back a little. I've got a few secrets I'm too embarrassed to share. Oh, Pookie. You shouldn't be embarrassed. Let's see if Babs is here again. Babs. Beth? Can you hear me, Beth? So Beth is back. Okay, next question. Real talk, y'all. Would you ever have sex with someone on the first date? What do you think the percentages are? Come on. What do you think the percentages are? 47.8% of y'all said absolutely. If the sparks are flying, why wait? 17% of you said maybe, depends on how fine they are. 26% of you said unlikely, but I never say never. And 8.7% of you said definitely not. I'd have to get to know them first. Okay. Now, mind you, this is all that's what I also forgot to tell y'all in the beginning, that this is a point system. So I'll put the link up if y'all want to see the point system. You can go do that yourself. But anyway, moving along. Most of what you know about sex you learned from 78.3% of you said your sexual partners. You learned most of what you know about sex from your sexual partners. 78% of y'all said that. 13% of you said a book like this one, like Dr. Jackie's book. 4% said the internet, the internet, and 4% said a family member. Okay, so like mom or whatever, dad, I don't know. Okay, when you're having sex with your partner, you usually like the lights. What do you think y'all said? 78% of you want the lights off, and that means that 21% of you want the lights on. That's interesting. Next question. How many times a year do you visit your gynecologist? Assuming you don't have a chronic problem. It's very important just to note. 56.5% of you said you go 0 to 1 times a year. And 43% said you go 2 to 4 times a year. So the gynecologist, OBGYN, checks all your lady parts, make sure that they're proper and in working condition and whatever, working order. Anyway, next question. If you're excited to get it on outside the bedroom, you're likely, 39% of you said spicing things up with shower sex or cooking up a good time in the kitchen. 34% of you said taking it outdoors on your balcony or in a parked car. That's mad high school. Having a dream. You never have sex outside of the bedroom. 4% of you said that. Pookie! Come on. And then 21% of you said in the living room because you just didn't make it to the bedroom. Okay, sis. All right. Moving along. When you close your eyes to give your queen V a surprise, what sexual fantasy are you most likely to think about? 52% of y'all said whip out the whips and chains. You're down for a little bondage or a threesome to kick off the weekends. 52% of you said that. See, the rules were answer the questions how you are right now, with your lifestyle right now. Not what you wish you were, not what your girlfriends are, not what you were 5 years ago, 10 years ago, in your teens, 20s, whatever. Answer the questions now, like how you are right now. So 52% of you are really nasty and talking about breaking out the whips and chains. Just joking. Got mad love for you. Okay. 21% say that you pull on the maid's outfit. It's time for some role playing with a demanding hotel guest. 17% of you said that person you had your eye on for a while, yeah, they're finally bringing you roses, chocolate, and a night you'll never forget. So 17% of you said that's what you're fantasizing about. And then 8% of you said you're fantasizing about your your ex ran through the rain to knock on your door and tell you they're sorry and they want another chance starting tonight. Romantic. That's 8% of you said that. Y'all are really romantic. What do you guys think so far? Oh, the comments. I hear ya. You hear me? You hear me, my brother? 426. It's your birthday. Here in New York, Derek. Love ya. Okay. All right. Next question. How often do you watch pornography? How often do you watch pornography, y'all? 47.8% of you said whenever's clever, anytime I'm in the mood. 47% of you said that. 26% of you said, okay, I'll be honest, once in a while. 17% of you said never. 17%. And then 8.7% said, watch it. I should be in it. Yes, honey. Yes. I love that. I think I quote on my book. Sorry. Okay, so, wow. Watch it. I should be in it. So 8% of you said that y'all should definitely be in the porn business. All right, sis. All right. Next question. How close are you with your gynecologist? 34% of you said it's pretty straightforward doctor patient. I got a hug once. That's nice. 26% that's nice. 26% of you said, I have to Google her name and address sometimes because I forget. That's really interesting. You have to Google the name of your gynecologist? You know what? All right, I'm moving on. I'm not judging at all. So, anyway, 26% of you said, wait, people are close with their down there doctor? 26% of you said that. And 13% of you said, we chat like friends, but I don't see her that often. All right, that's cool. Next question. Do you have to be in love with someone before you have sex with them? What do you think y'all said? I was actually kind of surprised by this answer, but here we go. Do you have to be in love with someone before you have sex with them? 47% of you said, I mean, that would be nice, but it isn't necessary. 34% of you said, that's cute. You got jokes. And 17% of you said, of course. That's why they call it making love. Dr. Jackie, I'm telling you, Dr. Jackie, this book is golden. I love it. All right. So moving along, we have a few more questions left. Okay, so next question is, in your most recent relationship, your partner is or was, 77% of you said very adventurous, maybe more than you, which isn't easy. Okay. 4% of you said very vanilla and you like it that way. Leave the other 30 flavors to everyone else. Okay. 8% of you said your ex is the reason you had to get tested for an STD or an STI. Yikes. Okay. 17% of you said your partner is or was the perfect door-holding, clean-mouthed, church-going person, or at least they seem that way at first. Yikes. That sounds disastrous, sis. Okay, your most recent relationship, your partner is or was a bit of a train wreck who did you wrong. In fact, you may have taken a long break from dating because of them. What a doozy. Okay. Yes! Thank you, Labyrinth. Okay, next question. Would you let your partner stay in the room with you during your pelvic exam? Y'all know what the pelvic exam is, right? So when we go into the room, we get undressed, we put the robe on, then we wait there, it's cold, and you're probably like, you're texting on your phone, like, what the fuck, can I get out of here? I'm hungry. Then doctor comes in, little chit chat, and then they have you lay back, and they take out the stirrups. Boom! Like that. They're like this. And then you put your legs like this in the stirrups. And you're like that. And you go all the way back, and they scooch into your scooch. But anyway, would you let your mate be in the room while all that's happening? 78% of you said, sure, why not? Nothing they haven't seen before. Amen, right? 13% of y'all said, possibly. And 8% of you said, hell no, no way, no way, no way, no way. I wonder why. Maybe some things are just meant to be private. Maybe you feel that way. Yeah, I guess. I can dig it. Okay. When you notice a slight increase... When you notice a slight increase in vaginal discharge, 82% of you said that you monitor it for a few days before seeing your doctor. 13% of you said you douche. That is so old school. Do people still douche? I'm going to keep my stories to myself, but I thought that was like something in the 80s and the 90s that people did. I don't know. Are you supposed to do? I don't know. Anyway, 4% of you said immediately you're calling your GYN. Immediately. So if there's a little extra discharge, you're immediately ringing up your doctor like, what the fuck is going on? So 82% of you said you're going to chill for a few days and just monitor it. 13% said that you're going to douche. And then 4% of you said you're going to immediately call your GYN. All right, so this is a fun one. Which celebrity is most likely to pop up in your sexual fantasy? Which celebrity is most likely to pop up in your sexual fantasy? Ready? This is the kind of doozy. And the answers are wild, but listen, whatever. So 30% of you said Denzel Washington, so this is all clustered together. So 30% of you said the people who are in your most likely to pop up in your sexual fantasy are Denzel Washington, Chris Pratt, Tom Cruise, Meghan Markle. Okay, 30% of you said that. 17% of you said Will Smith, Hugh Jackman, Jennifer Aniston. 13% of you said Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Blake Shelton, Beyonce, and Gwyneth Paltrow. Gwyneth. Is it Gwyneth or Gwyneth? I don't know. 13% of you said that. 34% of you said Adam Levine, Benicio del Toro, Nicki Minaj, Miley Cyrus. And 4% of you said Ed Sheeran, Ryan Gosling, Eva Longoria, and Gina Rodriguez. Okay. When you mention your vagina to someone, you're most likely to call it. 39% of you said, my vagina. It is what it is. Okay. 26% of you said lady parts or vajayjay. 4% of you said mention it. I don't. But I guess I'd say down there or it. Pookie. And 30% of you said, when I mention my vagina, I'm referring to it as my pussy, the Republic of Labia, cocksock, fun hatch, whatever. I hear that. Wait, hold on. This says, my pussy, the Republic of Labia, cocksock, fun hatch. The Republic of Labia, cocksock. You know, that is amazing. Babs, are you there? Is Babs there? Okay. Final score. Okay, so if you scored between 0 and 10, well, none of you did. So anyway, so 47% of you scored more than 37. 47% of you scored more than 37 points. 47 of you scored between 28 and 36 points. And one of you scored between 19 and 27 points. So 47% of you scored more than 37. 47% of you scored between 28 and 36. And 4% of you scored between 19 and 27. Here's the final question. How honest were you? 91% of you said you were 100% honest. 91% of you. And 8.7% of you said you were 90% honest. I can respect that you were honest about being honest, about how honest you were. So 91% of you were 100% honest, and 8% of you were 90% honest. So why even, I don't know. Whatever. Okay, so that was the quiz. So you guys want your results, right? Obviously. So you want to know what all this means. I'll leave this up here because we're discussing the book. So here are the results. You ready? So most of y'all were All right, so let's do the 4% of you who scored between 19 and 27. You are the coochie chondriac, like hypochondriac. You are the coochie chondriac. That means, hold on, okay, right here. This is what Dr. Jackie says. If you are the coochie chondriac, I see you at my practice all the time. Girl, I said all the time. That's because worry is your middle name. Whether you've been misinformed by someone, scarred by an experience with a partner, or getting a little too freaky too frequently with others, you're more anxious about the state of your V than the president is about the state of the union. Damn, Dr. Jackie. Attentive to details, focused on health, and slightly self-conscious are the hallmarks of a coochie chondriac. That combination can add up to some low-level anxiety. So every time you notice a change in your discharge, your period's a day late, or you feel a quiver in your belly, you're booking an appointment with your gyno. If your V could talk, its wish for you would be the same as mine. Peace of mind. If you're constantly worried about what's happening to your vagina, you're stealing so much joy from your relationships. Instead of relaxing with your partner, you might be constantly suspicious of them. Instead of relaxing with your partner, you might be constantly suspicious of them. Instead of feeling free during sex, you might be feeling fearful. I have a hunch you're ready to swap stress for serenity since you picked up this book in the first place. And I'm going to teach you how to do that by helping you recognize what's happening, build confidence in your body, and learn how to take control of your sexual health. Oh, and you'll save a hell of a lot on co-pays too. Thank you, Dr. Jackie, for that. So that was for our coochie chondriacs who scored between 19 and 27. Okay. Then moving along. If you scored between 28 and 36, if you scored between 28 and 36, 28 and 36, you are Mary Jane. Mary Jane. Once again, reading from Dr. Jackie's book. The Mary Jane. Dr. Jackie says, I can spot a Mary Jane a mile away because, well, Dame recognizes Dame. And I'm definitely an MJ. We're dependable, classy, and idealistic. There are a lot of us out there. It's one of the most common VPs I see. So we truly are your average girl. In relationships, MJs, Mary Janes, don't bring a lot of drama, but they also don't usually open the door to a lot of excitement. We're a couple of vanilla, not 3 scoops of rocky road in a cone. If a partner is looking for adventure, they should be aware that there's a roadblock here. If they're looking for stability, security, and safety, jackpot. They just hit the mega millions. That's what we're willing to provide because it's also what we crave. The trouble is sometimes that stability leads to a partner losing interest. Actually, can we be real? Sometimes that stability leads to you losing interest. Your friends probably call you a great girl or a good catch, and you definitely feel that way. You've got good intuition, you're honest and perceptive, but you're also wondering if there's more to explore when it comes to your sexuality. Chances are this, as a fellow MJ, I'm going to fill you in on all that I wish I'd known about this personality type. Okay, Mary Jane. And last but not least, y'all that scored more than 37. More than 37. You are called, you ready? The notorious V.A.G. The notorious V.A.G. Let me tell you something. When I started reading this book, I was just flowing through this book. It's so easy to read. It's funny. It's like talking to your girlfriend. So anyway, so if you scored more than 37, you are the notorious V.A.G. Mile High Club, park after dark, hotel rooftop. When it comes to sex, you've been there, done that. And you're not afraid to tell your girlfriends or guy friends all about it. You're adventurous, you're spontaneous, and you're in it to have an orgasmic time. You stand out a bit because you tend to be the life of the party. People like you, but they're also afraid to be like you. Ooh, I like that. You stand out a bit because you tend to be the life of the party. People like you, but they're also afraid to be like you. Perhaps sometimes you're a little too loud, or maybe you say things that can be embarrassing for a friend every once in a while. Regardless, you're not about to feel ashamed. Of course, there are haters. We know that. Some women may be afraid that an extrovert like you will steal their partner. You've probably been called a hoe before. That is such a stupid word, a hoe. You've probably been called a hoe before, but you know it's by someone who doesn't have half as much fun in their whole body as you do in your pinky toe. They can keep their labels while you're out here living, laughing, and loving it up. But there are precautions, and NV, notorious V.A.G, needs to take, and a ton of education she needs about whatever her life choices are. And that's where this book comes in. There's no particular look for a notorious V.A.G. She could be tall, short, skinny, voluptuous. Appearance doesn't matter. Her skyrocketing confidence does. And she has more than enough to share with the rest of us. The end. So those are your results for the Queen V by Dr. Jackie Walters. Let's see if we can have Babs again. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Beth, can you hear me? Beth? I don't know what's going on with Beth. Maybe that's that Rochester frequency up there. Beth, can you hear me? Okay, it's okay. So that's it. That was the quiz. I really urge you to go out and purchase this book. It's really good, and it feels like you're talking to one of your girlfriends. Seriously. Babs, can you hear me? That is so weird. I can hear you, but you can't hear me. That's weird. Okay, so anyway, The Queen V by Dr. Jackie Walters. She's amazing, and this book is pretty amazing. So after the quiz, she goes into, so first of all, it's broken down into several chapters and different principles. It's very easy reading. You can actually,
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. I can hear you now. Yes, I can hear you. So, oh,
I'm so sorry.
Pookie. It's okay. So anyway, so after all, okay, so for those also who wanted to know the other numbers, so if you scored between a 0 and a 10, you are the Virgin Mary, okay? If you scored between 0 and 10, you are the Virgin Mary. You are conservative, conscientious, quiet. What Nicki Minaj does in the daylight makes you blush. So imagining what goes on behind her closed doors in the dark would likely have you full on fainting. Am I right? While you don't have a lot of experience when it comes to sexual relationships, that means you don't waste a single second worry about getting a sexually transmitted infection, STI, either. What you lack in bedroom bravado, you make up for with your nurturing temperament, laser sharp focus in life, loyalty in relationships, and determination. Friends and family might call you shy or an introvert. Your trepidation around sex could be due to your upbringing. It's how your mama taught you, or a bad sexual experience. There are often times when you consider breaking out of your shell, but you are also very comfortable in it. So even the strongest waves of FOMO, for those who don't know what that is, that's fear of missing out. FOMO can't catapult you out of your safe place. So FOMO does not catapult you. That's not an incentive to break out of your shell. But you can't help but wonder often if you're truly living your best sex life. The chances that you've grabbed a mirror to take a look down there are pretty slim to none. So this book is about to open up a whole new world to you. Buckle up. It's going to be an interesting and absolutely essential ride. And then for those who scored between 11 and 18, you, sis, are the sanctified snatch. Now, snatch to me is, I don't know if I like that word. It's a weird word. What do you think of that? Snatch. I don't know. It's weird to me. Anyway, the sanctified snatch is what you are if you scored between 11 and 18. You'll know you've landed in the right category if the name of this personality type ruffled each and every one of your feathers. But I need you to shake it off. As a former sanctified snatch, I know this VP intimately, so trust me, you're going to want to keep reading. Kind-hearted, reserved, and possibly religious would describe you to a T. Chances are you've been called prim and proper before. It doesn't matter. You know exactly who you are. A woman with strong boundaries, strong beliefs, and strong faith. It's nobody's business whether or not you need to clean up after sex. You sometimes wonder, though, if you're keeping your partner in line or if you might be boring him. You may not be as familiar with your body as other personality types. That means communicating what you like to a partner or explaining to a gyno what's wrong very hard. But as you learn more about yourself in these pages, Miss Goody Goody, you might undergo a bit of transformation. I thought that was really well done and really supportive because we are, as women, we are a rainbow. We are a spectrum of just greatness. Some are on this side of the spectrum, some are on this side of the spectrum, some are here and there. Dr. Jackie, thank you so much for this book. So once again, I'm going to just go through the names of your vaginas. So there's the Virgin Mary, if you score between 0 and 10. If you score between 11 and 18, you are called the sanctified snatch. If you score between 19 and 27, you're the coochie-chondriac. Not to be confused with a hypochondriac. If you scored between 28 and 36, you are Mary Jane. And if you scored more than 37, you are the notorious V.A.G. And you call your vagina, my pussy, the Republic of Labia, cocksock, funhatch. Whatever. Honestly, the Republic of Labia, that's a really, I think, never mind. Anyway, Babs, we're going to try one more time because we literally have 5 minutes left. Are you there? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? You can't hear me. You can't hear me. It's okay. Listen, when you get back home, Babs, I'm going to remove you. And it's cool. Babs, Beth, when you get back down to the mainland, let me know. I want you to come physically and sit with me here in the margarita room where we can cheers and have some more girl talk. I want to get into your motivational speaking. I want to get into your Facebook group called Healing and Self-Love After Trauma or Heartbreak. So for those who want to get in touch with Beth, you can find her. I'm going to put up all of her information right here. There we go. That's all of her information. She's on IG. She's got a website, the Big Black Book NYC, the email, Babs Photography LLC. Babs, are you there? Are you there? You're not there anymore. Can you hear me? All right. Well, we tried. I'm telling you, it's that Rochester frequency. Or maybe it's Dad's car. Maybe it's Dad's car that's blocking the airwaves. I don't know. But anyway. So that's really it. So what did we discuss today? We did the horoscopes, blah, blah, blah. We discussed our vaginas and cocksocks and republics of labia. Bare Bodies Sugaring by Tahina. You need to go see her. You need to go see Petal. Go see Petal, please. She is amazing. And here is the information again. Ooh, there she is. There it is. This is so weird on here. Bare Bodies, right there. There it is, there it is. And then if you could see right here, right there, I have the Queen V up there representing for Dr. Jackie. So, Dr. Jackie, love you so much. Thank you for this book. You can also watch Dr. Jackie on Married to Medicine on the channel Bravo. So if you're like me, I'm a Bravo head. I just started watching Married to Medicine maybe 2 months ago. So I'm all caught up. I started from season 1. I love it. Black women in Atlanta, Georgia, who are doctors and or doctors' wives. It's an amazing show. So yes, so Married to Medicine is on Bravo TV, and Dr. Jackie is one of the doctors, like I said, OBGYN in Atlanta, Georgia. Look up the book. Look her up if you're in Atlanta. She's amazing. And so are you. Have a great day, everyone, okay? Sorry for the noise, and I'll catch y'all next week. Remember, since Babs wasn't able to get on and tell us one of the most important parts, I'm going to tell you. So she has an acronym called SIG, Seeing in Greatness. It's Seeing Inside Greatness. I am significant. I want y'all to go by that mantra that you are significant, you are important, you are loved, and that's really it. So we're gonna head out now. I don't know what song I'm gonna play. Why don't we just stick with the Mary? Oh, what is that? What was that noise? Why don't we stick with that Mary J. Blige tone? All right. I love this song. So y'all also know that I love Lil' Kim, right? So here we go. So I'll see y'all next week, okay? Peace and love. Lead with love. Always, okay? Be kind to one another. Talk to y'all later.